So hello everyone and welcome to the Stanley Parable with Kide. I just bought this game yesterday from Steam because I thought that it would be very interesting. The only thing that I read was just a few first comments and watched the first video of this a little bit, around half or so, and thought that it would be an interesting game to play through. And so I ended up buying it. And here I am. I only looked through the options and nothing else, so I think we can start with this. So this should be an indie adventure game and I bought it from Steam, so you can buy it from there as well if you want to. But let's start. Begin the game. Loading. It's never the end, it's never the end. And loading. But yes, I have to see if these graphic settings are all fine, but otherwise I'm very interested to see how this will all work out. If this is starting to load for a very long period, so I could be cutting this out as a short of at least. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because it's loading quite a long file, at least when the wraps is on.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So that's what I'm gonna do then. My computer. Not gonna say anything. I'm completely alone. But I was just when the intro said that, and then something happened. I was about to say that then something tremendous happened. Can't do anything with anything. What does it say? I hate Mondays, perhaps. Seems like it. Marks on the paper. So then we step out of the office. There's no one in here. No one is...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who farted? Was that one teacup? I don't see anything interesting in memos in the computer either. I must hate boss something. My boss. I won't like or hate my boss. Ah, nice picture. Very bright windows. And exactly same looking room that we just came from, pretty much. I think it's exactly same looking room. And there's exactly same room, same room as well. Different numbers only, different room numbers. Otherwise completely the same. Clock is almost 12:30. Interesting. I hate Mondays. I suppose they're given to employees this kind of interesting mugs. Oh, nice. And then we go around. What they quotes? There would seem like it to be a way. I cannot open the door. I would like to open the door and get out of here and go into a different path, but that is not allowed.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I? Did I really? Here is the thing. Would we be able to then... that was what I read. The choice about the game. Choice in games overall. How much choice do you really have in games to choose your path? You have the so-called... Well, they try to make a setting where you, so to speak, have a choice. Even though in reality you are guided into a certain path. So, to pick the left door or the right door, it nevertheless probably will end in the same way. I'm gonna be entering.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, that is probably the case. That is the room. That was the hallway we came through from the other side, I think. Or it's very close by. It's very same looking room again. There's the lounge area.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yes.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ah, lovely. Well, this is different room at least. This is blue. This is different.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yes, just as I said, really worth it. Definitely.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
It is a very good possibility. Okay, fine.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay, fine. Let's take the first door on the left. That room looks interesting, but okay, fine.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Whew! I got down! Oh, this is not that good. Oh gosh. I didn't go to where this guy wanted me to go again.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
There's a light. Also, in there. I think that's the only way we meet.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
That is so mean. You just shut the door from my way, just in front of my eyes. That is so mean of you. That is so mean. Now you're gonna say it's the other way.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Yes.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Oh gosh.
Now, let's see.
Okay, I'll wait for you to think about this.
Down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay, fine. We'll go there then. Car. Which we cannot drive. It's even more down. Are you really certain about this, storyteller? You're really certain that this is the way we're supposed to go? Okay, fine. If you really say so. I think this is dangerous. Well, fired. Here's all the employee numbers.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
I'm not gonna close my eyes.
Okay, we just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. the whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay, fine. We'll start from the very beginning. Here we are at our desk again. We shall be starting from anew because I made stupid mistake of going to the ending.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yes.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, that was my decision. Definitely. Clock is not quite as much as it was before because I used more time in there. Gonna go and visit here nevertheless, I suppose. Yeah, it's the windows. It's the same things as before. So we shall be wandering forward.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yes.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure.
Yes.
Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Let's find the story. Why can't I go from that door? So, which door will we be choosing now? Of course, that is the most interesting way because that's the hardest way to go. So then I would like to go from there, but let's go to this way. Yes, let's go adventure this way. This shall be our way. Huh, clock is again the same amount that we saw before, I think. It's moved nowhere.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
I don't know.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, fine. So I couldn't even choose if I would like to start it again. Fine. Oh, yes. Can we take anything in here? You just make the decisions for me. I have no control over anything.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The computer got shut. Did I do that? Is that wrong? Can I print anything? No. Okay, let's go. Ha, I shut it. I can shut all the computers. No one will have a computer on. Ha. I shall be the computer shutter. That shall be my mission. Let's not get turned around completely. Well, unless there's rooms that I can't get in.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay, well, let's go back. Hey, there's a coffee mug on the floor as well. I didn't see that before. Can I get anywhere in here? No, he's not opening any of these doors, is he? And I cannot open the doors myself.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Of course. This isn't my room.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. The clock is still the same. Time has been stopped. Ooh, we are down here again. Nice. Ooh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Maybe
I
it
can't
is.
quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations!